Zero TV is here in Gothenburg with a classic band from 2 for 2. You've been around for quite a while, more than 30 years I think, but can you tell us a little bit of what's the band like today?
Today we we come back with a vintage show, so the band is mostly appearing live. We are working on tracks, but with no pressure because the record industry doesn't exist anymore. So we are still the same four-band member originally, and this time, since there's a sort of revival with the old school vintage, we do what we can do best.
So you say it's a vintage tour. Do you perform the old tracks as they were years back, or are there new versions of them?
No, it's mostly the old way of doing music. It's analog technology, although it's new instruments sometimes. Sometimes old ones are also used, but it is the way we were doing music at the time, and it sounds like the music of the time, a little better produced because we're in 2012, but it is the same spirit.
Is there a plan for any new material, or do you find it more fun to work with remixing and side projects and just performing live?
We are working on new tracks, but as Patrick said, without any pressure, and they will be ready when they will be ready. That doesn't change anything. The album that we did in 2003, which was the last studio one, didn't change anything in our life, in better or in worse, nothing at all. It had no real impact on our career, so we don't feel that making a new album is important.
Okay, you say they will be ready if they be ready, but have you then started with something?
Yeah, natürlich.
We have a few demos, and we work on it. That's why we stop also. We stopped touring in April for a few months or something like that, so we can concentrate on creating new tracks.
Okay, so that's the reason for why you cancel some shows later in spring.
One of the reasons also, it's not healthy to keep on touring all the time, but one of the reasons was indeed to try to go back to have ideas, concepts, and trying to bring something back to life on record.